What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, man. Hey, Brianna gonna send that man to an early grave with this mess. It's just that simple. I mean, he's supposed to be living his life right now. When you get to that age, you supposed to be living your life, knocking goals off. Like seriously, not dealing with the stress of a 30-something-year-old daughter. And she's been giving them stress way before now. I can guarantee you it. Before she came to the picture of social media, she already had 3 kids. Trust me, she's been causing this man stress for a long time.
My stuff. He didn't want to give me my stuff, so it is what it is. All that lying he did. You saw him when he was at the house. You saw him when he was at the house to leave me alone, correct? Didn't you tell him that? Didn't you tell him that? Didn't you tell him that? Didn't you tell him that?
Now,
let that crap go and go home.
I am. But didn't you tell him to leave me alone? Why he didn't give me my stuff?
I'm gonna tell him to leave you alone. I'm gonna tell him to leave you alone. Go home.
Now, did you tell him to give me my stuff?
Go home. Look, I'll get stuff when I come down. I'll get it when I come down.
Good. So he don't got to come to my house no more. Message to him, too.
You go to the house. I get it when I come down. You go home with them babies. You need to go home with them babies. Go.
now you can damn near hear it in his voice. He's stressed out. But the bigger thing is this woman is in her 30s. Are you listening to me? In her 30s. She's 30-something years old and still is doing this childish stuff. Like, when are you going to feel some kind of empathy for your father? Like, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Of course, he's going to come to his daughter's aid when she calls him. Why are you putting your father in the middle of this BS? Why? You're supposed to be wanting him to live a long, happy, stress-free life. That's what you're supposed to be wanting to do. And that's what you're supposed to be wanting for him. Not dealing with your stress. Because if you don't think you putting them through stress, something is wrong with you. Let's own the fact that you left them kids alone just to go argue with the man. Besides that, just the fact that what if he would have came out of there and clowned you? Have you thought about that? But more than anything, why are you putting that kind of stress on your father? I don't understand. I don't understand. When you're in your mid-30s, we're not talking about a woman that's, 20 years old, just starting life by herself. No, we're talking about a woman with 4 to 6 kids and 30-something years old and has had failed relationship after failed relationship, and you can trust and believe she's put her father in the middle of it, just like she did with LaTruth. And I know she put him in the middle of, well, she probably didn't with the other one, because she was just a little young thing that he was messing with, and she was dumb enough to have 2 babies by him. But Let me let y'all hear this again.
Let that crap go and go home.
I am. But then you tell him to leave me alone? Why he didn't give me my stuff?
I'm gonna tell him to leave you alone. I'm gonna tell him to leave you alone. Go home.
Now, did you tell him to give me my stuff?
Go home. Look, I'll get stuff when I come down. I'll get it when I come down.
Good. So he don't got to come to my house no more. Make sure you relay that message to him, too.
You go to the house. I get it when I come down. You go home with the babies. You need to go home with the babies. Go.
Like I said, man, the man even sound like he's stressed. He actually sounds it. I'm in my 40s, and it would stress me if my daughter was sending me through that. But more than anything, is he correcting his daughter? That's the bigger thing. Is he correcting her? Has he been correcting her? If he hasn't, he's just as much the problem as she is if she hasn't been corrected. Now, if she's been corrected and she's still doing this childish petty shit, that's on her. And if I was her father, I would let it be on her. As soon as she caught me with that mess, I would have hung up on her. When you're in your 30s and you're still going back and forth with this type stuff, this is stuff you're supposed to be doing when you're in your 20s, not in your 30s. Oh, because you tried to get a man to want you, which I said way beforehand. It was sad enough you were trying to act like you were a domestic violence victim when you weren't. And then when that played out, you went and got a man that you tried to make seem so much better, and you tried to make it seem like he was so much of a movie star until you got mad. Then your true colors are showing, and then they showed again for the same almost thing. You, just like I told him, when it's clear that he doesn't want you, he only wants you for what you're doing for him, you're going to have a problem. And he's going to see your true colors, which he's a snake just like you are, so I don't feel no sympathy for him. I don't care what goes down. I really don't. What I do know is you ain't getting that jewelry back that you bought him. And he came back around Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Okay, he came back when it was around Christmas time, and why do you think? You know what I'm saying? If I had someone spending money on me just for me to be around, I use that too. Now the fact that she's seeing that he don't want her for I don't know how many other times, because she know. You're able to see what it is. Just like anyone has been paying attention to what my videos that I put up, just like you're able to see that, okay, her anger and this drama that she put out, you're able to see for about the 5th time, this just is way more evident and clear that her belly has changed 5-6 different times in the matter of a month. Now that don't make no sense. And I mean, one day is smaller, the next day is bigger, the next day is smaller. You know, it goes back and forth, you know. And then when she was seen on the camera in front of her door, It seemed like she just ate a lot of food. And a woman that's 6.5 months pregnant. Nah. But again, like I said, she gonna send her father to an early grave with all this BS she putting them in the middle of. Cause that's all she doing is putting them in the middle of it. And she gonna give them kids issues. They gonna have issues about this stuff if she keep consistently sending them through it. Like you're constantly sending them through some kind of mess. You shouldn't want to do that. And you definitely shouldn't want to send that old man through no mess, man. Let that old man live his life. Live the rest of the years he got on this earth. Let him enjoy it. Stop sending them through this. If you want to be dumb and keep doing this dumb shit, you do it. Stop putting him in the middle of it. And stop involving your kids in the middle of your drama. You're just showing how unfit you are. Like you're really showing it.